We still have a marketplace when it comes to computers and cell phones, and what happens there? The prices aren't skyrocketing in spite of the inflation. The market works and they drive prices down. What happens when the government gets involved in housing and medicine and education? Prices skyrocket. So, in spite of all their sincere effort that they claim that they're going to take care of everybody and they're going to take care of the elderly, there is no way they're going to be able to do that when this dollar continues to go down. Because the only thing they've been saying in these last several weeks when they finally declared we had a problem, everything they talk about is print more money. You know, run up deficit, print the money. Lower interest rate, print the money. It doesn't work. And therefore, the monetary issue is going to be one of the most important issues that we face. The overall issue is individual liberty. Belief and confidence that individuals can and will take care of themselves. The wonderful thing about freedom and the Constitution is it brings us together. It brings us all together. Tell our neighbor, our friend, what he's going to do with his life, as long as he minds his own business and doesn't tell us how to live our life. So it is that freedom that makes us less divisive. But it is the conditions that we have today that's very divisive. Because all the money and the power goes to Washington. Then what does that do? It creates all these special interest groups and all the PACs and the lobbyists going to Washington to get their power and the money. And this is divisive because right now the pie is shrinking. And this is why, for you in this younger generation, there will have to be a major decision, and the decision you'll have to make is what should the role of government be. Okay. And if you think the government should be a nanny state, unfortunately, you probably don't have to do much. That's what's going to happen. That's what they have right now. If you want the world, if you want us to continue with an empire, you don't have to do much. That's where all the momentum is. Both sides, you know, both sides of the aisle are talking about that. But if you truly want a government there for the purpose of protecting liberty, we have a tough job. But we have an opportunity because of the recognition of the problems we're facing today. And people are opening up their eyes, and this is what this campaign's been all about. Literally, tens of thousands, if not millions of people. You know, I just heard the other day there were a bunch of these meetup groups meeting all over the country. I don't even know where they are, but we're coming together because we believe in something. Can you imagine any other candidates bringing people together spontaneously? No way, you know, because this is what America's all about. We're in a desperate need for this to continue. One way or the other, we need to keep this momentum going, and right now, I sense that this is building continuously. Just the other day on that fundraising day, you know, it used to take me about a year if I had to raise in a congressional race. It'd take me about a year to raise $1 million. Sometimes you'd be able to do it in a day, or less a day, or a couple of hours. And the number of people, just the other day, you know, I think there were like close to 6,000 brand new people joined in with their checks. Which means they've heard the message, they know what it's about, they want to be with us, and there's a lot more out there. And the grassroots are spreading. It's a prairie fire, and it's really moving. So let's continue that to occur, and let's really keep our eye on the target, which means that we're going to defend our freedom, and we're going to defend this country, and we know that it can be a great country once again if we change the direction. This is why I am excited about this campaign. I've told many, many people at the beginning, 1 year ago now, that I was really a little bit leery about all this. I don't know if there's anybody out there listening. Learned in last year, there was a larger remnant than I ever dreamed of. People who dreamed about talking about this and going and you know, back to our Constitution. But then the miracle was that the young people heard it, maybe for the first time. They said, you know, that makes sense, and let's join the revolution. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Ron Paul. May I have your attention, please? Dr. Paul has a very early morning tomorrow. He won't be able to take pictures. We thank he and his family for coming, his wife Carol, his granddaughter Laura for coming out. We appreciate them sharing him with our revolution, and we accept what he's done and everything he's done for us. Dr. Paul, Florida is behind you. Florida is a winner-take-all state. We're taking it all for Dr. Paul. Let's do it.